All right, let's talk about flooring. We're going to crack the code on a flooring option that promises you that high-end designer style, but without all the high-end stress and cost. It's called Luxury Laminate, and today we're going to figure out exactly what it is, what really makes it luxury, and most importantly, if it's the right move for your home. Let's get into it. You know the feeling, right? You're flipping through a magazine or scrolling online, and you see these absolutely perfect floors. But then, snap, back to reality. You've got kids, pets, spills, life. So you're stuck in this classic tug of war. Do you get the gorgeous floor that you'll have to tiptoe around? Or the practical one that's just kind of meh? But what if? What if you didn't have to make that choice? This quote right here, it absolutely nails the entire promise of luxury laminate flooring. It's engineered to be the answer to that exact problem, giving you the best of both worlds. Okay, so let's dive in. What is it that actually makes this flooring luxury? And how in the world does it manage to deliver on that huge promise of being beautiful and tough at the same time? So here's the official breakdown. And the key words you really want to zero in on here are high-quality mimicry and superior durability. This means we're not just talking about a flat picture of wood on a plank. Oh no, this stuff is designed to look and even feel like the real deal, all while being strong enough to handle whatever your day-to-day life throws at it. I absolutely love this analogy. Think about it. Standard laminate, it's like a suit you buy off the rack. It's fine, it's functional, it gets the job done. But luxury laminate, that's the custom-tailored suit. The fit, the material, the way it feels, it's on a completely different level. It doesn't just work, it turns heads. You know, that luxury label isn't just some marketing gimmick they slap on the box. Nope. It's actually built right into the DNA of these planks. So come on, let's peel back the layers and see what's really going on inside. So every single plank is kind of like a high-tech sandwich. Right at the top, you've got this super tough protective wear layer. That's your shield. Under that is the design layer, which is basically an incredibly detailed, high-res photo that gives it that realistic look. Then you've got the core, a high-density fiberboard that provides all the strength. And finally, a backing layer that keeps it all stable and even helps quiet things down. Every single piece has a critical job to do. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? That top wear layer we just talked about, that's the armor. It's what stands between your floor and, well, everything else. And in the luxury versions, that layer is way, way thicker, giving it a serious defense against scratches, dents, and spills. Okay, time for the main event. We know what luxury laminate is made of, but how does it actually perform in the real world? Let's put it head-to-head with the other big names in flooring. You can see the difference in the numbers right away, and it's pretty stark. That AC rating, it's basically a toughness score. AC3 is fine for a bedroom, but AC4 or AC5, that's ready for a busy kitchen or a chaotic entryway. And look at that wear layer. It's often more than twice as thick. The core is denser, the texture is realistic, and you even get water resistance. This is not a small upgrade. It's a completely different class of product. Now, what about good old hardwood? We all love that authentic look, but let's be honest, it can be a headache. You're constantly worried about scratches, water spots, and eventually the whole sanding and refinishing process. With luxury laminate, you get that same wow factor, but you can just relax. It's the look you want without all the stress. And vinyl plank? Vinyl is known for being super durable, but where it can sometimes fall short is the realism. Luxury laminate often pulls ahead here because of its super high-definition printing and its embossed textures. That means you can actually feel the grain of the wood. It adds a whole other dimension of authenticity. And finally, how about tile? Sure, tile is a tank. It's incredibly tough, but it's also cold, hard, and unforgiving if you drop something. Luxury laminate can give you that exact same beautiful stone look, but it's so much warmer and more comfortable under your feet. Plus, the click-clock installation can be a total game changer, making it a much more DIY-friendly project. So maybe you're thinking, okay, this sounds pretty great, but with all the options out there, how do you actually pick the right one for your house, for your life? Let's go over a few key things to look for. All right, here's your shopping checklist. First things first, think about traffic. Do you have kids, pets, a busy household? You're going to want a higher AC rating. Simple as that. Next, think about the room. If it's a kitchen, a bathroom, or a basement, water resistance is an absolute must-have. And finally, always check the warranty. That's your safety net, your peace of mind on a really big investment. And really, this versatility is one of its superpowers. It's like a chameleon.
It's elegant enough for a beautiful living room, but also tough enough to handle the mud and mess in an entryway. It just works, almost anywhere you can think of.
So when you boil it all down, Luxury Laminate has really carved out this perfect little space for itself. It's not just the budget option anymore. Not at all. It's a genuinely smart, strategic choice that hits that perfect sweet spot, that balance between stunning looks, real-world durability, and practical cost. Which really brings us back to the most important question. Now that you know the difference, now that you know there's more out there than just the off-the-rack options, is this flooring sweet spot the smartest spot for your home?